Welcome back to episode number 5 of me trying to inspire you guys by giving you a bunch of value, and hopefully you guys can become a better version of who you were yesterday so you can help more people out in this world and live a life filled with purpose. Now, today I want to share with you guys a quote and then how you can make your scripts or your whole entire acquisition process for your agency infinitely a million times better today. Like today, this one step, one action item that you can make that will infinitely produce you an infinite ROI for literally years to come. As a matter of fact, for the rest of your life. So first I'm going to share with you the quote. I'm going to share with you how it works, okay, and then what you can do. Listen up, take your notepads out, let's get right into it. So the quote is from a book called Expert Secrets, but actually this quote is from Teddy Roosevelt, okay? And it goes, "No one cares about what you know until they know that you care." Okay, so what this means is that nobody cares what you're saying. They don't care what you know until they know that you care about them. And so how we can apply this to business, and then the tip I'll give you guys for actually making your scripts better, yada, 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 is when you're outreaching, when you're on your sales calls, when you're on any sort of thing where you're talking to your prospects, we have to keep in mind that, hey, listen, before we tell these people anything, do they know that we care about them? Do we know that we value their success, that we value what they want? Do they know that we care? Because if they don't know that and if they don't feel that, they will not listen. For example, if you didn't think that I cared about you in any way, shape, or form, you would not be watching this right now. So you listening to me right now shows that you think that I care about you, which I do. Okay? So when we're talking to our prospects, okay, when we're talking to our leads, when we're talking to the people that we want to help out and change their lives, we have to first ask ourselves, do they know that we care? It's not do we care. That's step one. Okay, you have to care. So step one is like, do you care? But step two is like, do they know you care? Because nothing matters if they don't know, right? Actions speak louder than words. You could sit here and say that you care all you want, but if they don't truly feel cared about, it doesn't matter. And so the first thing I'd urge you guys to do, the first action item is like, how can we make our prospects feel more cared about? And I'll tell you what, you don't do it by sending copy and paste scripts that you send to every other person. You don't do it by disregarding their answer when they DM you and then copy and pasting your script. You don't do it by sending them or by on the sales call opening up a presentation of slideshows and go through them one by one. That's not how you do this, because that doesn't show you care. You know what shows that you care? Customize messages to show that you can take the time to message them personally to them. Okay? Genuine curiosity and interest in who they are as a human being and what they're trying to do. Okay? Number 3, I mean, there's more things that can go on and on and on and on and on. I hope that you guys understand the fundamental of, like, you gotta care. Right? You really gotta care. And man, when you care, selling becomes so much easier. When you care about your prospects and your product or service is actually good, selling becomes so much easier. Because now it's not, I want these people to buy. Now it's not, I want their money. It's, how can I help them? It's, how can I help you? And once you can get that nailed down, everything becomes easier. Sales, acquisition, you name it, it becomes a million times easier because you truly care. I can't tell you how much easier selling has got for me when I truly care about the people and the thing I'm offering them can actually benefit and change their life. Okay? Have you ever had those people that are so adamant about what they do? So adamant, and you're like, wow, this guy's really like passionate about this thing. It's because he knows it works and he cares because he wants you to have it too. I'm going to read you guys another quote. And then I'm going to give you some action items that you can take to implement this today so you can start to make more money. Okay? So bear with me here while I find this quote, because I do apologize I didn't have it ready on hand. So, here we go. Here's the quote. If you haven't offended someone by noon each day, then you're not marketing hard enough. And Jay Abraham said, if you truly believe that what you have is useful and valuable to your clients, then you have a moral obligation to try and serve them in every way possible. And that is why I am so aggressive in my marketing, is because I honestly feel like I have a moral obligation to share my message because it's changed my life and I know it can do the same for others. Okay? So if you don't care about your prospects, then you can fuck off, because good luck in business. But if you're some of the people who actually do, and you're still here watching, and you want to get some value out of this, and you want to know, okay, what can I do to implement this? The first thing I can recommend you do is start to put a bit more effort into the people you message to. Don't just think of your prospects as another number on the list. Think of them as real human beings, because that's what they are. They're real human beings, and we should treat them that way. Our prospects are human beings with families, with friends, with lives, with hearts, with brains. They're real human beings. So treat them that way. Okay? You wouldn't copy and paste a script to your mom every day. You wouldn't copy and paste a script to your girlfriend every day, or your grandma or your grandpa. So why do you do that for your prospects? They have the ability to change your life, so change your life. So don't you think it's worth putting a bit more effort into them? Oh, but Stefan, what if one of them doesn't reply? That's the whole point. They're not gonna reply. We have to expect that. It's gonna be hard. But listen, if you can't suck up a bit of extra time to put in a bit more effort into your prospects, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because if there's one thing we should know about business, it's customers first. It's the people first, us second. We should care about them more, and if we care about them more, we do these things. Because it's important. Okay, it's important. So have some more customization in your messages. Talk about them. Mention their name. Mention their stories. Mention a post from 10 years ago. Mention the story they just posted. Okay, mention these things. Be customized. Be personalized. Be a real human being. Act like it and show that you care. And you show that you care by putting in a bit more effort than them. If somebody gave you a note and it just said, have a great day, and you saw them hand it out to every other person, it wouldn't feel as valuable. But if it said, hey, Stefan, I hope you have an amazing day, and you saw that you were the only one that got it, it is infinitely more valuable now. So we need to apply this same concept, and we need to make sure the people receiving our message feel cared about and feel valued. Okay? Same with when we pitch them. We want to make sure that they feel like we're trying to do this to help them, not just trying to selfishly benefit ourselves. We need to make sure that our pitch comes across as something that could hopefully help them. Like, that's how we should be trying to, like, it shouldn't feel like this one-way thing where it's like, I just get something, you get nothing. It should feel like a partnership. When you're working with someone, it should feel like a partnership. So start positioning your services as a partnership. As you partnering, collaborating, working together to achieve one goal. One of the best ways to sell somebody is by sitting on the same side of the table. You know how when you're on a Zoom call, right? When you're on a sales call and you're sitting face to face like this, try and think of yourself as, hey, how can I turn myself to sit with the person? How can we sit side by side and attack the problem? Instead of going back and forth, how can we sit side by side and attack the problem head on and work together, collaborate together, partner up together to bring this problem down and move around it? Because if you can find a way to do that, your prospects will love you and you'll close everybody. You'll close every single person. Because listen, if prospects believed what you said to be 100% true and you truly cared about them, they would close 100% of the time. 100% of the time they would close. So the only reason why they're not closing is because they don't think that what you're saying is true, or they don't think, okay, that you truly care about what you're saying to them. Now listen, I could sit here for the next 48 hours on end and talk about this and talk about how important it is to show that we care, and it is to actually care and to do all the things that I mentioned earlier and a million other things I could talk about, but that won't do you any good because me sitting here prolonging this won't do either of us any good. Okay? So what you need to do right now today is zoom out from your business, do a high level overview of, hey, how are things going? And then zoom back down and go, where can I analyze and interpret what I just learned today? Because listen, the definition of learning, I'll read it out to you guys. Okay, there's actually a definition for learning. Now, granted, Alex Newman made this up, not me. The definition of learning is defined as a change in action based on exposure to new information. So the last 9 minutes and 21 seconds, you have just been exposed to new information. You have not learned anything. You've learned it when you go and implement it. So your goal today should be to now stop watching YouTube, write these things down, and go fucking implement them into your life so you can become a better person. Listen, I said I want to keep these under 10 minutes, so we're going to bring it to a close. I love every single one of you. I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day. Okay? I hope you guys get to smile and love and live a beautiful life that God has put on earth for us to enjoy. Have an amazing day, and I will hopefully chat with you all soon. Peace.